Hi everybody, it's Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping in and checking out my little corner of YouTube and spending some of your day with me. Today I am going to be showing you some recent drugstore and Ulta, Five Below, those type of store purchases that I've made recently. And so let me just get the camera turned around and we'll get started. All right, here's what I'm going to be showing you today. I've got a few from LA Colors and a few from Sally Hansen. I'm going to be swatching them on my swatch wheel. So let's get started. On my nails today, I have this OPI from the last collection, or the last video that I did. This is from the holiday collection, Chill 'em with Kindness. And it's a white, kind of a soft white with a really strong pinky purple shimmer in there. And after a couple of days of wearing it, I wanted to refresh it a little bit. So I put this top coat on from Nails Inc. It is called Make It Mythical. And it's a topper with a blue pink shimmer, really strong shimmer. So the Chill 'em with Kindness is really just a pink shimmer, and adding that Nails Inc. has added this kind of blue sparkle to it. Somebody saw my nails the other day in a meeting and they said that they were glowing. It looked like the inside of an oyster, so that's really pretty. And if you happen to see my right hand here, my little pinky has no polish on it. I took that off because I'm getting a crack in it here at the base, and so I took the polish off and put a layer of gel on, hoping to save it, but I don't think there's much to save there. So anyway, we'll just jump right in here and look at these things that I have purchased in the last couple weeks. I'm gonna start off with this LA glitter. It's from the Jelly collection and says Glitter Vibes. This one is called Jelly Cool. It is a topper and kind of a seafoam green. I bought these LA Colors at Five Below. They are $3 each, or you can get 2 for $5. When they rang up, they did not ring up as 2 for $5, but the cashier helped me get that correct price. So here it is. Some of these I'm going to be putting over black. Some I'll be showing you on your own or on their own. But this is the one I'm showing you right now. Jelly Cool, all on its own, one coat. If you can see that. Again, my lighting is not very good in this apartment, but we are doing the best we can. So it's right here. I'm going to put on a second coat over that one, and I'm going to put a coat on over the black. See what it looks like. So since this is called Jelly, I assume that it is a jelly formula. I don't know. It is in a clear base with this pretty seafoam glitter and shimmer. You can see that, it's really pretty. Goes on really nicely. All the little glitter bits come out easily. Here it is over black. You can see that. It turns it kind of more of a blue when I put it over the black. It looks a lot more blue than the seafoam green. It's really pretty both ways. Really, really nice topper. And this was called Jelly Cool from LA Colors. Next up, I have another one from the LA Color Jelly Glitter Vibe collection. This one is kind of a periwinkle blue with a really strong pink shimmer, and I see a little bit of orange flashing in there. This one was called Jelly Bella. Really pretty. Here it is. It's very sheer, as you can see right here. It is in one coat on its own. Very sheer, but you can see a lot of the pink shimmer and a little bit of like orange and gold flashing through there a little bit. This was another one I bought at Five Below. We'll put on a second coat here. These are definitely meant to be toppers. Although this first one you could maybe, let's see, I think you'll always have visible nail line, but you could maybe build that up pretty well in 3 coats if you wanted to. And here's this one, which was called Jelly Bella, in 2 coats. Really, really pretty. A lot of pink micro shimmer. And then there's some bigger kind of flakes in there also. Let's see what it looks like over black. It really brings out all that pink and golden orange shimmer. You can see that. I'm really loving both of those on their own and over the black. Really pretty. There it is, 1 coat over black. And 2 coats on its own. There were a couple other jelly colors, I believe, but I only bought these 3. This is the 3rd one I'm going to show you now from LA Colors. This one is called Jelly Beam, B-E-A-M. It's kind of a dark champagne or kind of a orangey copper color. And this is what it looks like in 1 coat on its own. Has a lot of sparkles going on, maybe holographic sparkles. A lot of colors showing through on that 1 coat by itself. Let's go ahead, do a second coat, and we'll do 1 coat over the black. This does deepen the color. You could maybe get by wearing this one on its own in probably 3 coats to cover most of the nail line. Really, really pretty. That deepened it quite a bit. Let's see what it looks like over the black. Again, this really brings out all the pink shimmer, putting it over the black. Oh, here it is. It's kind of an unusual color. It's really pretty. Here it is in 2 coats on its own and 1 coat over black. And what it looks like on me. Really sparkly, really pretty. I like those. Those are winners. Happy with those, with that purchase. And then I have a couple LA Colors gel polish, Extreme Shine it says. Gel-like shine, no UV needed. You can always tell if it's a true gel polish where you do need to use UV light to cure it, because it'll always be in an opaque bottle. You won't be able to see the polish through the bottle because you don't want light hitting the polish in a true gel. So if it says it's gel-like, or if it says anything about gel but you can actually see through the bottle, you know that it's not UV cured. So you can just wear it as normal. This one is called Passion Play, and it's kind of a pinky copper. You can see that, really pretty. Both of these right here are that polish in 1 coat. I'm gonna go ahead and do a second coat here, and I'm gonna put 1 coat over black over here. These 2 are both 1 coat of this one. Come in. Passion Play. Do our second coat. I kind of thought that The previous polish I just did, which was Jelly Beam, might look pretty over this one also. So I will do that also just to show you. We'll see what this looks like over black. Okay, another really pretty, kind of an unusual color. Here it is in one coat on its own, and two coats on its own, right here, and one coat over black. It makes it much more pinky purple, pinky purple when you put it over the black. And it's sort of like just a pretty rosy pink on its own. Really, really pretty. Here it is on me. And over black. Boy, these are really nice formulas and nice colors for just $3 each. Up next we have another LA Color Craze gel. This one is called Ravishing Gown. A pretty purpley blue, purple shimmer. See that? Really nice. And here it is on the swatch wheel. Both of these are just one coat right now. I'm gonna paint on the second coat, and I'm also gonna put it over black just to see what it might look like. It's sheer on its own, but it's very smooth. It's no streaking or balding or anything. All of these went on very, very nicely. So here we go with the second coat. I think something like this could rival an indie brand very easily. I think for $3, you really can't go wrong. It's kind of a grayed purple with a ton of blue sparkle. Really pretty. And let me put this over black just to see. And that just really brings out all that blue, like a sapphire blue sparkle. Really gorgeous. So here it is. It was called Ravishing Gown in one coat, in two coats, in one coat over black. It's the over the black has a bit of a duochrome. I can see the sapphire blue, but at the very edges I see a twinkle of purple, like a little bit of purple also. This is another one that would take quite a few coats to build up and not see visible nail line. It is pretty sheer, but just really, really pretty. And here it is, one coat over black. Before we move on from the LA Colors, I'm just going to take this one, which was Jelly Beam, and just see what that looks like over this one right here, which was Passion Play. I'm just going to put it over the one coat just to see what that would look like. Yeah, just as I thought. It's really pretty. It makes it not quite as dark as Passion Play with two coats on its own. It's a little bit lighter and just really, really twinkly and sparkly. It's a pretty combo. You can see, so pretty. All right, I'm very happy with those. So next up we have got from Sally Hansen, Miracle Gel Line. This is a continuation of their special effect toppers. I showcased a couple of these that I bought maybe a year ago in a video that I bought at a drugstore. These two I bought at Ulta.com. I was ordering some other stuff, so I just kind of threw these in, but I did see them at Target also. I paid just under $10 for them, and I believe Target's price was about the same. So I just saw them yesterday at Target. There were two newer ones introduced probably a couple months ago or so. These are definitely toppers, so I'm not going to even show it to you on its own because I did paint it on its own on my wheel, and you couldn't even really tell. You couldn't hardly see it. So I'm just going to do this one right here over the black. This one was called, if I did not show you, Glazed Top Coat. And it's just a clear base with some, looks like maybe some iridescent glitter and some small flakes. A lot of pink showing through here. So let's see what it looks like over black. Sally Hansen has got a nice wide brush. I didn't really show you the brush of the LA colors, but they were also nice. It's a nice wide brush, and this is coming out very nicely. It's distributing the glitter and flakes very nicely. And it's really just, I don't know if you can see this in the camera, it's just like a really hot pink. I don't know, I really like that because it kind of gets hidden in the black base with just like these little, little bits of hot pink showing through. Really pretty. Hope you can see that on the camera. Here's what it looks like on me. You could put this over just any color, really. It'd be pretty over a pink or maybe even over like a blue, purple. I think any color would probably work. That was Sally Hansen Glazed Top Coat from the Miracle Gel line. And next up from the same line, Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, we have one called Moonlit Top Coat. Again, this didn't look like much on its own, so I'm only going to show it to you over black. It's another clear base with just a bunch of gold and pink shimmer and little flakies. Really pretty in the bottle. We're going to put this one right here over the black. This one has a bit more flake and glitter action coming out than that previous one, but the color is similar, but it's a lot more, it really fills up the nail a lot more. If you can see that, this one is a little bit more sparse, and this one just really fills it in, and you get not only that bright pink, which is kind of a purpley pink, a little bit of a fuchsia, but there's also some gold, maybe a little bit of green poking through there too. I think some of the flakes are green to gold. Here's what it looks like on me, another really pretty one. Again, you could use this over just so many colors. Just let your imagination go wild with this one. Gorgeous. This was called Moonlit from Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. And then the last two I'm going to show you are also from Sally Hansen, the Insta Dri line. And these are a couple from the DreamWorks Trolls collaboration. I'm not sure exactly when these came out. I think the Trolls movie is just now out, so they're probably relatively new. I found these at Target. They were $5 or $6, not too bad. This is a kind of a grade purple. Oh, did I tell you the name? This one's called Hole in Fun instead of Hole in One. Hole in Fun. The cap is kind of pretty. It's glittery, different colored glitter. This one is kind of a grade purple with some, looks like maybe a purple to green shimmer. Right, here's what it looks like on its own. Both these are one coat right now. You can see it went on really smoothly, and a little bit sheer on that first coat. So we will see what the second coat does. Definitely is deepening up the color and letting that green shimmery sparkle come through. You may need 3 coats to get, oh, it may be good enough on 2 coats. There it is in 2 coats to cover your nail line. So there's definitely quite a bit of the green shimmer, if you can see that. And it's just a really dusty gray purple. Really, really pretty. And that was called Hole in Fun from the Sally Hansen Trolls collaboration. And the last thing I'm going to show you today, also bought at Target, $5 to $6. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, from the Trolls collaboration. This one is called Mount Rageous, number 141. It's a very light periwinkle, maybe a blurple if you would. It's kind of a blue purple, and a lot of, looks like purple. There may be a little bit of green flash in there too, but purple shimmer. And let's see what it looks like. This one is very sheer. Show you here on the swatch wheel. This is it right here in 1 coat on its own. You can see very sheer. You can see through that easily. And so I'm gonna do a second coat here, and I'm gonna put 1 coat over black next to it. So let's see. Yeah, this one also is very sheer. I don't know if it would build up enough to ever cover your nail line, but it's quite pretty. Go ahead and do 1 coat over the black. The Insta Dri brushes are quite wide. I like that. Nice long stem and quite of a wide brush, which I really like. But it is hard. It's always hard to get it back in the bottle without making a mess, because it's kind of wide and the neck of the bottle is so little. But here it is right here. It's just a very pale, like a periwinkle, I would probably call that, very pale. And even though there's a lot of purple shimmer in the bottle, you can see it, it doesn't really show on the swatch wheel. It just looks very silver, maybe a little bit of green twinkles. It's this one right here we're looking at. And even over the black, there is, it kind of switches sort of like green to a little bit of purple around the edges, around the very far edges. But I thought it would be much more purple, especially over the black. I thought the shimmer, purple shimmer, would really show through that's in that bottle, but it's still really gorgeous. But definitely sheer. I don't know if it would build up on its own to cover your nail line. So if you dislike visible nail line, you may want to definitely layer this one. You could put it over a similar periwinkle base. That would be really pretty. It does look nice over the black. Brings out a bit of green, a little more green than I would have expected. All right, that was my recent store finds. You can go out and find these in stores. You don't have to wait for the mail, which is always good for instant gratification. I think any and all of these absolutely would rival any indie polishes out there. I think that mainstream brands are really stepping up their game and doing a great job. Just to go through them really, really quickly again, this one right here is where we started. This was LA Colors Jelly Cool in 2 coats on its own, 1 coat over black from the Jelly collection of LA Colors. These two right here is called Jelly Bella, 2 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. This one I'm loving. This is called Jelly Beam, B-E-A-M, 2 coats on its own. Or this is, yeah, 2 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. This one right here was from the Color Craze gel collection from LA Colors called Passion Play. This is 2 coats on its own, this one. This was 1 coat with 1 coat of Jelly Beam over top, which gives you just a whole nother look, 'cause this is Jelly Beam by itself, this is Passion Play by itself, and this is the 2 combined. So you can see all 3 of those look very different and beautiful. Then this one here was the LA Colors Color Craze Gel in Ravishing Gown. Pretty gray purple with a ton of blue shimmer, really, really pretty. Then we moved, oh, and this was Passion Play, LA Colors Passion Play over black, and Ravishing Gown over black, 1 coat of each over black. Then we move into the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Special Effect Toppers. And here we have 1 coat over black of Glazed and 1 coat over black of Moonlit. Those are both really pretty. This one's much more sparse and a little bit more of a hot pink glitter. And this one has much better coverage, but never would be able to wear this on its own or anything, unless you just like that look, which is fine. But both of those could go, and it's a little bit more of a purpley pink with also some gold showing through. So both of those are very pretty. Then we move to the Sally Hansen Insta Dri with the Trolls collaboration. This first one right here is Whole in Fun, and 1 coat on its own and 2 coats. Pretty grayed purple with a green shimmer. And then last we finished up this video with Sally Hansen Insta Dri Mount Rageous, which is a pretty periwinkle sheer periwinkle with kind of a green purple shimmer. A lot of purple shimmer in the bottle, doesn't seem to really come out on the swatch wheel, which is surprising to me, but this was 2 coats on its own and 1 coat over black. Well, there we have it, my little drugstore finds, or they're not all drugstores, but Five Below, Target, Ulta, and I think that they rival indie polishes for like, you know, under $10, all of them. So most of them were $3, the LA Colors, $5 or $6 for the Insta Dris, and about $10 for the Miracle Gel from Sally Hansen. So what did you think of all of these? Any of them that you're gonna go out and look for in the stores or online? I would recommend all of them. I think they're all very pretty and very nice. So thank you guys for stopping in, spending a little bit of time with me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.